battle has just begun!
Bum, 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 ba-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, it's RobotnikIsSexy. And this, my friends, is the first recording done on my new 3DS XL. And yes, it is a fair bit easier to record, I think, because the screen is larger. I knew it would either be one way or the other, and I'm glad it is easier to record rather than harder to record. I had this match yesterday, I think, which is kind of a moot point since I'll probably just upload this next week, and the frame of time will not make any sense, so it doesn't make sense, or it doesn't even matter to talk about it. Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle I had, an actual battle against someone that I had battled a lot in the past on my channel, Redshiner, and that's going to come into play because he actually knows some of my Pokemon. I mean, I've uploaded 86 X and Y Wi-Fi battles, and out of all the friend codes I have, this guy has been the most active and consistent in actually battling on Wi-Fi. So he's actually seen my ass around, like, quite a bit. I also love this guy because he doesn't use all the way OU. He has a bunch of mixed shit. Like, he's got Sceptile, and he's got Jellicent, as you can see, and holy shit, this looks really good. This is a much clearer picture than my original 3DS, which is really nice. He's got Mienshao, who is a solid UU threat, who can, by all means, play perfectly well in OU. We got Mamoswine, the Pokemon you do not want to sleep on, which my team is pretty weak to. Let's see, I've got 2 ground weaknesses, Mamoswine, Earthquake, dead. I've got a crippling ice weakness on Noivern, and Mega Venusaur. Even though I do have thick fat on Mega Venusaur, I still take half from these icicle crashes. So keeping Conkeldurr alive is going to be essential because he also has Heatran. His only 2 OU Pokemon are fighting weak, so I can take advantage of that if I play correctly. I think in my X and Y Battle 86 where I fought Elo, I just choked really fucking hard and threw away Conkeldurr on the second or third turn, and that just destroyed the match for me. So I'm gonna try to do not that. I'm gonna try to preserve Conkeldurr as much as I can, even if I have to fodder other Pokemon. And his last Pokemon is Crobat, which is a solid underused Pokemon, and a Pokemon that can be, oh shit, dogs. The dogs are here. Okay, jump cut. My dogs were barking for a few minutes, so I'm gonna edit the shit out of this. Did I talk about Crobat already? I think I was beginning to talk about Crobat. Crobat can use Defog, and Choice Band Crobat is really good, especially with the Infiltrator ability that it has been buffed in 6th Gen. So CB, Infiltrator, Brave Bird, or, that clutch Defog when you need it, is just really good. Crobat's just really good. He gets walled by certain type of OU Pokemon, sure, but, if you U-turn correctly, you're fine. And, Redshiner is going to U-turn quite a bit. And, I'm honestly, I play like a complete asshole in this game. I play really fucking bad. So let's analyze why I suck so much, and finally get this damn thing on the road. So, Redshiner is my clone. I'm gonna fight him to see who is real and who is the robot, because that's how it works in Street Fighter, right? When you do Dittos or whatever, the guy who loses is a robot. Now he's gonna lead with Crobat. I guess he did this because he predicted my Venusaur to lead, but I thought he wouldn't do this because I thought the Ttar was such an obvious lead. This is switching into U-turn number 1, I switch into almost every... I'm pretty sure I switch into every single U-turn that he throws out there. So I'm giving him momentum, like, on a silver platter. I'm like, here, hit me with U-turn, it's super effective, go into Mamoswine, who threatens half my team, basically. Yeah, just go, you know, for free. And thank goodness, thank Arceus, he doesn't click Icicle Crash there. Otherwise Gengar would have been lost, like, immediately. But he is going to predict my Will-O-Wisp, as I was saying. He knows Molder from the past, from my X and Y videos. He knows that I'm going to try to go for Will-O-Wisp, so he's going to switch in Heatran. And I was actually watching TV, so I didn't even see that Will-O-Wisp had hit him. I thought maybe Will-O-Wisp missed. So I'm going to stay in and go for Shadow Ball, knowing he'll just go Stealth Rock anyway. I'm going to do very pitiful amount of damage. That is a critical hit, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the crits. These are the crits in 6th gen. Terrible. And the next Shadow Ball I do does almost the same damage. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of miss the old crits because they actually mattered. Like, the new crits don't matter at all. See, look at that chunk. It was almost the same. Like, if we're comparing chunks here, it would be great. But I dodged the burn here. I don't think it really matters that much in this circumstance, but it could have mattered later. Just, you know, being able to burn anything, like, burn is kind of an overpowered status, really, when you think about it. Especially in this generation, for some reason, burn is more powerful than it's ever been. So being able to just burn anything is great. So dodging the burn twice, which is what I'm going to do. By the way, I have Horseshoes up my ass, straight up my ass, like, and around the corner. I've got more than one. I have Horseshoes up my ass for days. I'm going to make a pretty slick play, going for Choice Band Pursuit, predicting him to want to preserve his Heatran, and that means Heatran is gone, which opens up a huge amount of, I don't know, potential ways to take on his team, basically. So I play like a fucking dope, and then I Pursuit kill his Heatran, which, this is why I love Choice Band Tyranitar. Like, it says no to flying types, first of all, and every time I use it, it gets a Pursuit kill, like without fail. He will guaranteed kill at least one Pokemon. He's just so good. So this is, I'm just gonna, like, fodder Venusaur right now, because, like, it's my best play. But he's gonna miss Icicle Crash. What did I say about Horseshoes up my ass? I got him. But he has a Focus Sash, so it's like, yeah. Even though the Horseshoes are vibrating very hard, trying to get all of their luck juice everywhere, he's still gonna live with a Focus Sash, and that's just not great for me as he goes Icicle Crash. But the Horseshoes up my ass are gonna activate once again. I avoid the flinch. So what have I avoided? 30% after effects. That's just nice to see. So Venusaur, he kills Mamoswine, which is a huge threat, but I'm still foddering Venusaur because it's still my best play. Like, Venusaur does nothing to his team, which is kind of sad, because Mega Venusaur has been known to just wall shit for years, but he's going to Mega up and go Dragon Pulse. Looking at his team and looking at my team, it would be very easy for me to just drop Noivern, drop Mega Venusaur, put in Mega Sceptile, and then, like, one other Pokemon, and this team would be a pretty good Mega Sceptile team, I think. I would have to adjust some things. So he's just going to go Balls to the Walls Leaf Storm against Conkeldurr, which is the wrong play. But honestly, at this point, Conkeldurr breaks open his whole team. So he's just going to try to do as much damage as he can, which is respectable. Then I pop him with an Ice Punch. Since Mega Sceptile is part Dragon and Grass, that's quite effective. That sucker is going down no matter what happens. So I'm going to switch into another U-turn here. Or no, he actually goes Brave Bird. Holy shit. He doesn't go U-turn. I guess he goes Brave Bird twice. I thought for sure, like, every time he sent out Crobat, he just went U-turn, because, like, it works. I just keep switching into U-turn. Like I'm such a fucking dope. I'm like, hey, you want to get some some momentum on your side? Go ahead. So I'm going to defog here with Empoleon, which means that Noivern can pretty much kill everybody on his team. But I'm going to play like a complete super dope dummy head and switch Noivern into a Life Orb Stone Edge right now, which is really bad because I got rid of his Heatran and I got rid of his Mamoswine, which means Specs Noivern basically sweeps his entire team. Like, honestly. Like, honestly, yeah, pretty much. But I'm going to make a really terrible play. Honestly, I thought he would go high jump kick or U-turn. Go Stone Edge. That's a good play. Like, that's an obvious play, but it worked on me because I'm a fucking dope, I guess. But I still got Gengar on low yellow, but he's scared off. Gengar actually is going to be able to take on his team pretty well. And you know Gengar and me. Gengar and I go way the fuck back. Like, he's always been one of my favorites along with Snorlax, just always. And he's always been competitively viable in every game, even in this generation. Like, he's one of the guys you don't see much in OU, but he can take on people like pretty well. He switches into a Shadow Ball. He was predicting the Will-O-Wisp, I guess, but no, man. No, I need to damage your guys now. So Shadow Ball is good. Get some Shadow Ball damage on Crobat. Now I'm going to go into Reptar, as he, I know if he wants to roost, I can just fucking, like, do a ton of damage to him right now. But he's going to make the right play, or one of the right plays, and just go Brave Bird. He could have actually gone U-turn and maybe killed me. I might have lived on, like, 2 or something, because on stab and everything, and a lot of HP investment on Ttar. So, even though I finally switch into a flying move on Ttar, my health is so low at this point that I just die. But that's okay. Like I said, every time you use Ttar, he gets a kill, like, without fail. Like, CB Ttar anyway. Like, CB Ttar is just... that's how good he is. So, Jellicent is in here. Jellicent is just terrible in OU. Like, this is not black and white. Jellicent is just gonna get knocked off by anything and everything. And speaking of knockoff, we got it right here. We got AV Conk. And you want to burn me? Be my fucking guest. Like, I've got guts. I don't know why people do this. Like, you should know better, man. Like, guts. I mean, like, sure, the burn is gonna wear me down with the sandstorm and everything, but yeah, you're just powering me up, really. And that power is going to be very evident in a moment as I predict his Crobat to go roost and go knock off and just knock his fucking block off right now. So this is one of the plays of the game. There were a couple really notable plays in this match. Like, I do play like a complete asshole doofus clown face, ass clown. I play like an ass clown, but I have so many horseshoes on my ass, and I make enough good-ish plays that I can kind of recover, and it's really coming down here. Molder versus Mienshao. I know he's Life Orb, so I can just go for a Sludge Bomb. Almost Okos doesn't, but I get the Poison Hex, which doesn't matter because he would have died to Sandstorm damage, and he will die to his own Life Orb damage right now. So that's going to be the game. That's going to be a very close 2-0 because I played very poorly. And honestly, I enjoyed that match. Redshiner probably was not very happy with that match because, like, the Icicle Crash miss really bit him in the balls because I was able to break his, or bring him down to his sash, basically. Because, like, if I wasn't able to bring him down to his sash in that way, I would have been very hard-pressed. I would have had to use Conkeldurr, but Conkeldurr kind of deals with Mamoswine really well, so that's not too much of a problem, but I would have had to be really creative with it. Like, when you look at it, like, Crobat is the only thing standing in the way of Conkeldurr just, like, sweeping his entire team. His AV Conkeldurr is just complete filth. luckily, it is filth that I enjoy using, so I will use that shit. But yeah, the Icicle Crash Miss definitely mattered, but the match is what it is. It just fell together that way, and it was very enjoyable, and I liked it. And if you liked it too, comment, like, subscribe if you want. And yeah, with that said, I will see you later, YouTube.